My most
Alright,
embarrassing sex story.
I had to get the little bit first before I get on here though. Alright, so worst sexual experience, most embarrassing. Alright, so was dating this girl, whatever. We was dating for a little minute, and she wanted to try some toys. I'm like, alright, for me, I can do that. So went to the toy store, bought the toy, came back home. So we get into it. You know, I'm thrashing, doing what I do because I always do. You feel me? But anyway, we get into it, and then she bring the toy out, bring the Jimmy. All right. So she was doing it. You know, I'm like, all right, bet. Give me that motherfucker. I see what's up with it. So you know, I'm thrashing her. Then I put it in there, and she was squirting. You know, I'm with that nasty shit. So when she was squirting, whatever, it was all on the dildo. So it was on the dildo, and I'm like, damn, she's squirting. I'm like, oh shit. So you know, yeah, I'm nasty, whatever. So I'm like, all right. I look at her. I look at the dildo. Y'all put that motherfucker in my mouth, yo. So all right, hit me out. No funny shit, no gay shit. Nah, like I was just licking it. I'm like, damn, it tastes good, girl. And I just kept going back. Like, really, And I'm wondering, like, why she just staring at me, like, her mouth. She's like, I'm thinking, like, she's thinking, like, oh, I'm just nasty. Then I realized, like, yo, I just deep throated this dildo, yo. What the fuck wrong with me? What the fuck going on? That shit was so embarrassing, yo. She got up, like, yeah, it was over with from there. I ain't even hear from her no more.
Listen, man. Shout out to Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I mean? Buddy got the little accent, man. This is not much to unpack, but we're going to go ahead and unpack this. Anyway, before we do, it's your favorite everything, J.R. Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Listen, man. A lot of you guys are doing suspect things in the bedroom. Maybe because you think, you know, I'm a free spirit. She's down for the cause. She's not going to judge me here. And some women don't. But as much as you think that some women won't judge you, man, listen. Men, you got to be men. You know what I'm saying? All that you guys are putting your ankles past, you know, your head. You guys are doing all these things, these acrobatics or whatever. You let the women like toss the salad and things like that. You know, that's cool and all that, but don't think that she's not talking about you, especially in a case like this. Bro, like, you showing that is suspect as a mug or whatever. We can call this freedom and all that stuff like that, but that's suspect, and she's looking at you like that. Now, some women are cool, you know, they like that community and things like that, but they don't necessarily want to be in that community having an experience with a man. They're cool. I think most women are bi-curious, just in general. But for women, for the most part, when they're with a man, they don't want to, you know, be any, you know, involve themselves in that. A heterosexual woman, for lack of a better term. And Buddy right here thought it was spicy to actually, you know, show her up in terms of the toy. You know, you using the toy and doing that. My homie, I've never, you know, incorporated a toy in that. My homie told me about that. He said that's something he did, and I was just like, he shocked me when he said, you know, when I get down with my ladies, you know, I bring the toy in, you know, because the little man can. I guess his logic was the little man can only do but so much. But hey, you know, hey, if my little man's not enough, baby, then you need to go elsewhere. But I understand you trying to give her a dynamic experience. But when you are going that far, maybe you've been drinking. If you've been drinking, that really says, and I firmly believe when people drink, men or women, you're really showing who it is that you are. You're really showing, like, this is what I'm into. Regardless, you can try and lie and all that stuff like that. But man, you know, you probably just ruined that. You're supposed to stay solid, stay masculine, and all that, and you supposed to treat her body like a beautiful work of art. You're supposed to honor that, even if you are incorporating the toy, but you're not supposed to be like her with the toy. You know what I'm saying? You're the man. And then you basically submit it, and y'all both submit it to the toy, for lack of a better term. A lot of you guys do that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman that's on that type of time, you know what I'm saying, that's into that, a lot of you guys be getting plowed by these women, you know, and you're cool with it. You know, I've heard women tell me that they've been with, you know, guys who are, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know. And I know you're looking at a dude suspect that's doing that. But anyway, check it out, man. I had this is probably about more than like well over 10 years ago. I had a homie of mine. He said he went out with this woman. He smutted her the first night, for lack of a better term, right? And he didn't do this the first night, but he, you know, subsequently, some other sessions he had, I had never heard this. And we were riding, you know, through a parking lot when he was telling me the story. This is just how egregious this was. I had to jump out of the vehicle because I was like, my goodness, a man actually did this. So he was in the throes of things, you know what I'm saying? In the throes, having a good old time. You know, when it came time to that point, you know, when it was time to reach the zenith of all excitement, right? So he made it to that point, and he decides to, you know, basically where he's gonna he's gonna put the load. So he put the load on her chest, right? And I still remember this shit. And until I actually watched this video, I didn't even think about it. But he put the load on her chest, and then he licked it off himself. He licked it off of her chest. And I said, "What?" He's like, you know, I figured that should have turned her on, doing some shit like that. And I'm just like, I don't know what goes through a lot of your minds. No judgment, do your thing. But you dump a load on her and then you lick it off, bruh. Like that's some serious ish that's going on there. What are you like? And I'm pretty sure she looked at him like, this dude is suspect. I'm pretty sure any woman would look at you like you're suspect. Or what the hell is wrong with you? I don't know. A lot of you guys think you doing this incredible stuff thinking you're going to impress a woman, and it's just like, nah, bruh, this isn't the move here. You feel me? This is definitely not the move. This is definitely not what we're going for. You guys need to fall back and not get involved in stuff like that. So, but do your thing, to each his own. Maybe she may be into that, but a woman, if she's after a masculine man, it's certain things where you just don't jeopardize that, or you just don't put yourself in a position where you're looked at as suspect. And like you said, that was the last experience, because he did that because he thought it was a good idea. Because just because she's into it doesn't mean you need to get into it. You're a man, bro. You're a man. You're basically overseeing what's going down here. You're facilitating this experience. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think, though, because I just think it's some stuff that goes on out here that guys get into and they just go overboard. And it's some stuff you guys are doing behind closed doors, and stuff that you guys are hearing that you feel like you need to partake in that you really don't need to. So with that being said, man, let me know. Comment below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts, things like that. It helps to support the channel. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Stick around for the next video that is about to pop up on the screen here. And with that being said, listen, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know.
I'ma put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth